All right, welcome back to our alternating series with Ernie Harwell calling the 1949 season and the 1984 season. So today we alternate back to 1949 Brooklyn Dodgers, and today the out of the gate crazy strong Brooklyn Dodgers will meet the Pittsburgh Pirates at home in Forbes Field in 1949. So let's get ready for Ernie's call. I'll be checking back in around the sixth inning, and then at the end of the game, and maybe periodically if anything really bizarre or just happens. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for your participation and all the things that I do on this channel. It's all for fun, not here to try to make money, just want to have some fun. So please, leave a like if you would. It really just means a lot. Okay, is that we just built a nice baseball community here. Now let's give it over to Ernie Harwell.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Ernie Harwell. And welcome to Pittsburgh Pirates Baseball. Join the crowd and enjoy the action. You're on 66 WAPBA. We're coming to you from out here at the park. Today, the visiting Brooklyn Dodgers will test the Pirates at home. Overall, they now stand at 1 wins and 8 losses, having lost 5 in a row. This is the first of a 4-game set. The Pirates take the field here in the first. Get your scorecard. Manager McCoy sends out his squad this way. Hop at first base. Bascal at second. Rojak the shortstop. Castiglione at third. Across the outfield, in left is Kiner. In center, Saffel. And over in right, Westlake. McCullough is behind the plate and on the mound for the Pirates. The right-hander, Chesnes. This is Chesnes' third start of the season. No record yet. Bob has worked 8. His ERA a hefty 11.25. He will be facing Dodgers starter right-hander Branca. We'll tell you about him in the bottom half, so settle in. We're ready to start this game. Hermansky will start it off here in the first. Swinging a hot bat so far. Now batting .323 in 37 trips to the plate. 2 homers, 5 RBI. Batter ready. Chesnes gets set to work on him. The pitch to Hermansky. A towering fly ball to center. Saffel roams over. Plenty of room and hauls it in. 1 away. We have right-handed Reese to bat for the Dodgers. He's been hitting like crazy. His 16 hits put him at .432. 1 homer. 8 RBIs. Pee-wee can get on. Reese waits. Chesnes prepares to come home. The pitch comes in. Lined hard to right, toward the gap. Westlake cuts it off on the bounce. Reese has to hold first. for Brooklyn. Reese on at first. One out. Here's Robinson to take his swings. Some success so far. Batting .314. Chesney steps off to bring Reese back to the bag. Now he's back on the rubber. Still eyeing Reese. The slugger stands in. McCullough sets up. The pitch. Hard two bouncer to short. Rojak is there. Backhands it. Goes to second for one. Back to first for two. Double play. Dodgers go down. That'll do it for Brooklyn. No runs on one hit. Dodgers, nothing. Pirates coming up. For the Dodgers. Overall, they now stand at 8-1 with 3 straight wins on the league leaderboards. They're leading in batting average at .309. Leading in homers with 10. Leading in runs scored. Leading in slugging. Tied for first in steals with 1. First in on-base percentage. On top in ERA at 2.3. The Dodgers take the field here in the first. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Dodgers. Hodges at first base. Robinson at second. Reese the shortstop. Cox at third. Across the outfield. In left is Hermansky. In center, Snyder. And over in right, Perillo. Edwards is behind the plate. And on the mound for the Dodgers, the right-handed Branca. This is Branca's second start of the season. His record, 1-0. He's coming off a win. After one game, his ERA at 4. Sappel will lead it off. Known to whack that ball pretty well on the season. 2 for 10. Sappel settles himself in the box. Right-handed Branca goes to the set position. Branca winds and fires. Breaking ball. Swung on. Driven to left. Hermansky is running back. He's got a beat on it and makes the catch. 1 down. One out. Next to bat for Pittsburgh is a left-hand hitting Pop. Johnny itching to bust out of this early slump. He's around that Mendoza line, batting .206. He'll wait for his pitch. Branca prepared to work. The pitch. It's a shot to left center. That's a base hit. Pop rounds first. Snyder takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second. And Pop holds with a single. Pirates hitter Kiner. He's been struggling so far. His average at .206. Pop can fly at first. Kiner stands in. Branca looking home. Branca comes home. It's hit sharply on the ground. Reese. With Robinson to Hodges. Yes, the twin killing, and that's out number 3. That'll do it for Pittsburgh. No runs on one hit. No errors, so they do not score. No score as we go to the top of the second inning. For Brooklyn, it'll be Perillo, Snyder, and Hodges. Here's Perillo to start it off. On the year, hitting at .361. He has 6 RBIs. He's walked twice in his 38 trips. The hitter stands in. McCullough sets up. The pitch. And it's lined to center field. Sappel takes 3 steps to his right and hauls it in. 1 down. Well, here's left-handed Snyder to take his swings. Duke off to a terrific start. His 15 hits put him at .405. 3 home runs, and he's driven in 13. Snyder has patience. Now Chesney's ready. The pitch. Soft liner to right, toward the gap. It drops in front of Westlake, and Snyder is aboard with a single. Hodges the hit for Brooklyn. One gone, one on. To date offensively, batting .194, one homer, 8 RBIs. He's walked 6 times in his 37 trips. Chesnes wants to pin Snyder to first. In the box now. Chesnes focuses in on the target. And Snyder takes off. Lined back to the mound. It's off his glove. Hodges races down the line. No play. Snyder holds up at second. For Brooklyn, 2 on, first and second. One gone. Cox up. His average at .310. Billy has driven home 3 runs for the season. Cox gets in there. Chesnes climbs the mound. Chesnes comes set. The runners take their lead. The pitch. Cox hits a P. Past the diving hop. Just inside the bag. It's rolling. Westlake will have to play it near the corner. Snyder scores. Hodges rounding third. The throw comes into Hop. Cox then standing with a double. And they're holding Hodges at third. So the double scores 1, and the Dodgers go ahead by a run. 1-0. Second inning. For Cox is first. Double of the season. And Cox now has 4 runs batted in on the season. The Dodgers have 2 on, second and third. 1 down, the top of the second inning. Edwards gets set to bat against Chesnes. An unlikely hero. This is his second game so far at the plate. 0 for 4. Batter waits. Chesnes gets set to pitch. Pirates playing for the out at first. The pitch. Edwards pops it up. McCullough tosses the mask away. He's under it. And waits. Steps back. And makes the catch. The runners hold. Two down, second inning, 2 on. Branca walks up. At the plate this season, nothing in 4 trips. And walked once. Chesnes looking in at the target. Hodges takes his lead at third. The pitch from Chesnes. Branca bats it on the ground to the right of second. Bascal dives for it, but it scoots by him. Base hit. Saffel is running in for it. Still running. Hodges scores. Cox is well around third. They're waving Cox in, and he scores. Branca holds it first for the single as the throw comes into second. So the single drives in 2. That was pitcher Branca who delivered, helping himself. And the Dodgers add to their lead. The score now, 3-0. And that's his first hit this season. We have Hermansky coming up to hit for Brooklyn. 2 outs, 1 on. Hermansky waits. Chesnes gets set to pitch. The pitch. Swung on, and it's pulled hard to right. Goodbye, Mr. Spaulding. It's gone. Home run for Hermansky, and 2-run score. So Hermansky has his 3rd homer of the season. The Dodgers add 2 more runs, and the Dodgers take a big lead, 5-0. That gives Hermansky 7 RBI on the season. Now coming to bat for the Dodgers, Reese. Reese ready to bat. Pitcher Chesnes eyeing Reese. Now he's ready. The pitch. Reese tops it down the third baseline. It'll be a tough play for Castiglione. The off-balance peg. Yes. Got him by a stride. Sweet play by Castiglione. And that retires the side. That'll do it for Brooklyn. 5 runs on 5 hits. They have broken the impasse. Pirates down 5-0. Westlake, Castiglione, then McCullough to bat next. Here's Westlake to lead it off. Hitting .333, 1 homer, 6 ribbies, 5 walks in his 36 trips. Branca prepared to work. Branca winds up. A towering fly ball to center. Snyder roams over. Plenty of room. And hauls it in. 1 away. Castiglione is now up. Off to a fast start. Now batting .333. He has 2 RBIs. You don't see Pete taking many pitches. Edwards ready to receive. Branca winds up. Castiglione draws a walk. Wait a minute. The ump says it's strike 3. Castiglione was already heading for first. He can't believe it. 2 gone. Now coming up, McCullough. So far this season, his average at .276. He's walked 4 times in his 33 trips. Batter up. Branca gets set to work on him. The pitch. That's batted to the right side. Hodges feels it. And he runs to first ahead of McCullough. 3 away. Branca sets them down in order. The score still 5-0. Pirates trail. Pittsburgh will now face the heart of the Dodgers lineup. Robinson, Barillo, and Snyder coming up. Here's Robinson to start it off. Chesney's looking in at the target. He cranks and fires. Robinson shatters his bat, and the ball rolls toward Castiglione. And he can't find the handle. On the ball, that is. Part of the bat went farther than the ball did. Robinson on first on the error. Barillo is now up. And here comes Pirates manager McCoy. He's asking Chesney for the ball. Coming into pitch is Moncrief, the right-hander. So Chesney is yanked early. He goes only 2 innings. The line on him, 5 runs. So far, on 6 hits. A homer. He's responsible for the runner. He can only lose it. Moncrief throws from the right. ERA a stingy 1.69. This is his 3rd appearance. He's worked 5 1/3. No record yet. He'll try to hold him to let the Pirates get back in it. Moncrief takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Right-handed Moncrief goes to the set position. The pitch. Base hit left field. Kiner is there. Spears it on 1 hop. Juggles it. Robinson around second. He'll stop there as the throw comes in. And Carl has himself a single. Snyder to face Moncrief. Moncrief looking in at the target. Here's a pitch from Moncrief. Lined hard over second. Base hit. Westlake is after it, but he cuts it off. Robinson is around third. Barillo is around second. They're waving Robinson in. Barillo is headed for third. Robinson will score as the throw comes into Bascal, and Barillo gets into third. So Snyder with a ribby single, and the Dodgers add to their big lead. The score now 6-0, and Snyder now has 14 runs batted in on the season. Hodges walking up the bat. Catcher McCullough sets his target. Pirates playing for the double play. Moncrief now. It's blooped toward short. Rojak is backing up quickly, and it drops for a hit. Saffel feels it. Barillo scores. Snyder is rounding second. The strong throw comes into Rojak, and they're holding Snyder at second. So the single drives in 1. The score now 7-0. That gives Hodges 9 RBI on the season. Cox is up next. McCullough ready to receive. The runners take their lead. He comes home, line to left. Base hit. Kiner fields the ball, gets it in quickly, and the bases are loaded. Right-handed hitter Edwards gets set to bat against Moncrief. Still no outs. The table is set. Batter set. And here comes Pirates manager McCoy again. He's asking Moncrief for the ball. Taking the mound for the Pirates is Casey, the right-hander. So Moncrief pitched to 4 batters. The line on him, 1 earned run. So far, on 4 hits. He leaves the game with the bases full. Casey throws from the right. He has a lofty 9 ERA. This is his 2nd appearance. He's worked 1 inning. They'll give him some innings. Casey takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Edwards takes his stance. Now Casey ready. Infield deep. He lets it go. Edwards lifts the rainbringer, twisting down the line. Westlake is after it, tracks it near the right field line, and he grabs it for the out. He turns quickly and sets. The runners are tagging. Snyder coming down the line. They're sending Hodges to third. Here comes a throw home. Cox is headed for second on the throw. Snyder scores. Hodges makes third. Hop cuts it to second. Bascall tag, and he's safe on a close play. Good heads-up play. The carnage continues. The score now 8-0. Branca is up next. McCullough sets up. Pirates playing for the out at first. He lets one go, chopped over the middle. Bascall backhands it behind the bag, but he'll have no play. The run scores, and Branca is aboard with a single. Nice play by Bascall. He kept it in the infield and saved another run from scoring. So Branca with a ribby single. That was pitcher Branca who delivered. 2nd hit for Branca in the game, and the Dodgers add to their big lead. The score now 9-0. Hermansky walking up the bat. Pitcher Casey set to go. Pirates playing for the double play. The pitch swung on. Bouncer to Bascall. Goes to second for 1. Back to first for 2. Yes! The twin killing, and they get out of the inning. For the Dodgers, 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They leave 1. So they add to their lead after 2.5. 9-zip Dodgers. The Pirates will send out the bottom of the lineup. Rojak, Bascall, and Casey. Here's Rojak to lead it off. His numbers could use some fattening up, batting .175. Take a pitch and pray for rain. Right-hander Branca ready. The pitch. Swung on. A slow roller toward third. He'll have to hurry. He scoops it. He drops it, making the transfer, and they give Rojak the hit. Next batter, Bascall. So far at the plate, he's hitting .87. He has 2 RBIs. He's walked 5 times in his 28 trips. Branca looking home. Branca brings it home. Half swing popped up. Reese is over. He's under it. And he takes it in. And Rojak returns to first. Here comes Casey to take his cuts. Offensively this season, he's 1 for 1. Branca is ready to fire it in. Pirates skipper McCoy walking down the bench. McCoy is taking pitcher Casey out of the game. Stevens will now hit for him. Matt's left. He breaks off a willow branch and heads toward the plate. So Casey goes 1 inning. The line on him. No runs on one hit. Pirates hitter Stevens. You can't afford to take him too lightly. This is his second game on the season. 0 for 3. Pitcher Branca set to go. The pitch. Swung on. It's a high fly to center. Snyder roams over. Plenty of room. And he takes it in. And they are now 2 away. And Rojak gets back safely. Saffel is the next hitter. Branca is ready to fire it in. Branca kicks and delivers. Rip and a miss by Saffel. And that's a strikeout. Side retired. The half for the Pirates. No runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. The score still 9-zip. Dodgers leading. Here come the big guns for the Dodgers. Reese, Robinson, and Barillo. Lombardi is coming on in relief for Pittsburgh. Lombardi comes from the left side. He has a lofty 23.14 ERA. This is his 4th appearance. He's worked 2 1/3. They'll give him some innings. Here's Reese to start it off. Lombardi takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Now Lombardi ready. And now the pitch. Wide of the mark. And Reese walks. Robinson is up next. Pitcher Lombardi set to go. The pitch. Robinson bruises one, heading for the gap in left center. But Kiner flags it down on the first bounce. Reese around second. He'll hold at second as the throw comes in. And Robinson is on with a single. Here comes Barillo to take his cuts. Lombardi looking in at the target. Lombardi with the pitch. And he walks him. Carl Moses down to first. That will fill him up. Bases loaded. Next to bat for Brooklyn is a left-hand hitting Snyder. Snyder now ready. McCullough sets up. Infield is back. The pitch. Snyder goes down swinging. 1 away. And he leaves the bases loaded. Brooklyn now sends Hodges to bat. The Dodgers have 1 away. Bases full. Lombardi now set. Infield is back. The runners take their lead. Here comes the pitch. It's off his elbow. Hodges in pain, but he seems to be okay. And he trots down to first. And that forces in a run. RBI for Hodges. And the bases are still loaded. The score now, 10-zip. And Hodges now has 10 runs batted in on the season. Bases sold out. 1 out. Cox will bat next for Brooklyn. A right-sider. Lombardi staring in, ready to work. Pirates playing for the double play. He delivers, swung on. Grounded right at Castiglione. Taken on 1 hop. Fires home. And he's out. And the bases are still loaded. Bases full. Edwards will bat next for Brooklyn. A right-sider. The batter stands in. Lombardi will go to work on him. Here he comes. When Edwards goes out and gets it, a long drive to deep left field. Kiner galloping back. Back. And Kiner watches it disappear. A grand slam home run for Edwards. Lombardi is giving himself a lecture. So with 2 away, they collect 4 runs on the slammer. His first home run of the season, and the Dodgers pad their big lead. The score is an incredible skunk, and that's his first hit this season. And Edwards now with 5 runs batted in the game. Next up, Brooklyn hitter Branca. Branca ready to bat. Pitcher Lombardi eyeing Branca. Now he's ready. The pitch. Popped a mile high. McCullough throws off his mask. He's there, takes a step back, and it pops out of his mitt. And that's a fair ball. Branca is on at first. Score that an error on McCullough. The Pirates have now committed 2 errors. Next batter, Hermansky. Pitcher Lombardi eyeing Hermansky. Now he's ready. Lombardi deals. Cut on. It's a high fly. Straightaway center. Saffold has it measured. This should do it. And he makes the catch. 3 down. Yes, the harvest is in. For the Dodgers, 5 runs on 2 hits. The Pirates made an error. 1 left. So they have put this one out of reach. We've played 3.5. Pirates behind the Dodgers. Score an unbelievable 14-0. They are getting a lesson in how to play this game. Branca will now face the Pirates. Artillery. Hop, Kiner, and Westlake. Leading off, Hop. Branca will go to work on him. Branca into the wind. It's a hot shot. It bounces off the rubber. It rolls toward third. Cox has it. Makes an off-balance throw, and it gets by Hodges. But Edwards is there to back him up. And Hop is on at first. Score that a single. Second hit for Hop in the game. Now coming up, Kiner. Edwards set. The pitch. A laser off the bat of Kiner. Reese leaps for it. Over his head and on into left. Hop is rounding second. They're holding Hop at second as the throw comes in. The Pirates put 2 singles back to back. Westlake up there. Branca staring in, ready to work. The pitch. Westlake swings. Yes. That ball is history. Way out and left. No doubt about it. What a clout. A 3-run dinger. Branca grabs the rosin bag and flings it to the ground in disgust. So Westlake hits a 3-run shot, his second home run of the season. And the Pirates are now trailing 11. Score 14-3. That gives Westlake 9 RBI on the season. Here comes Castiglione to take his cuts. Branca prepared to work. Here's a pitch from Branca. A ringing single to center, and Castiglione is on at first. McCullough walking up the bat. Right-hander Branca ready. The offering. Lifted to center. Not too deep. There's Snyder. And he takes it in. And there's 1 away. And Castiglione gets back safely. Rojak up there. Rojak ready to bat. Branca looking in at the target. The pitch. A towering fly ball to center. Snyder drifts back. He squeezes it. 2 down. Castiglione gets back to first. Next batter, Bascal. Batter ready. Edwards ready to receive. They're holding Castiglione. Now Branca comes home with it. Line toward short. Just out of reach. Hermansky is chasing it. Castiglione is around second. And they hold Castiglione as the throw comes in. And Monty has himself a single. Lombardi comes up to bat. Vic taking his first at bat of the season. Lombardi gets in there. Now Branca ready. The runners take their lead. The pitch. It's a shot to left center. Base hit. Hermansky is racing over. He cuts it off deep in the gap. Castiglione is well around third. Bascom is rounding second. They're waving Castiglione in. Castiglione scores. They're holding Bascom at second as the throw comes into second. So the single drives in one, and the Pirates get another one back. Score now 14-4, and that's his first hit this season. Saffel is the next hitter. Tom looking for his first RBI. Batter set. And here comes Dodgers manager McCoy. He's asking Branca for the ball. In from the bullpen is Padilla. So Branca is yanked early. He goes only 3 2/3. The game for Branca, 4 runs so far on 8 hits. A homer. He struck out 2. He's responsible for the runners. Padilla throws from the right. He has a lofty 54 ERA. This is his second appearance. He's worked 1/3 of an inning. They'll give him some innings. Padilla takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Padilla gets set to pitch. The runners take their lead. Padilla comes to the plate. It's a shot to left center. Base hit. Hermansky is racing over. He cuts it off deep in the gap. Bascom is well around third. Lombardi is rounding second. They're waving Bascom in. Bascom scores. They're holding Lombardi at second as the throw comes into second. So Saffel with a ribby single, and the Pirates get another one back. Score 14-5. Pirates hitter Hop. Hop relaxes himself at the plate. Padilla set. The pitch. Grounded hard to Cox. He's up with it. Fires to second, and they get him. And that's out number 3. Yes, the harvest is in. The half for the Pirates. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They leave 2. So they score big, but still trail by 9. The score is 14-5 as we go to the top of the 5th inning. Lombardi will now face the Dodgers. Artillery. Reese, Robinson, and Murillo. Reese leading off the 5th. Reese ready to bat. Lombardi ready. The pitch. Just off the corner. A base on balls. Next up, Brooklyn hitter Robinson. Left-handed Lombardi goes to the set position. Big hold on the right side. Reese takes a good lead. Lombardi deals high and tight. The ump says ball 4. And Robinson will get down to first. Murillo is the next hitter. McCullough ready to receive. The runners take their lead. The pitch, grounded hard to short. Could be 2. Rojak fields it. Flips to Bascom at second. Over to first. Yes, double play. Reese moves to third. Snyder coming up. Lombardi prepares to come home. Lombardi winds and fires. Another wide one, ball 4. And Snyder heads down to first. And there are runners at the corners. For Lombardi, his 5th walk. That was Snyder's first walk of the season. Here's Hodges coming to the plate. And here comes Pirates manager McCoy again. He's asking Lombardi for the ball. He'll go to the pen. On to relieve is right-handed Higbee. So Lombardi goes an inning and 2/3 in relief. The game for Lombardi, 5 runs so far on 2 hits. A homer, 5 walks, 1 strikeout. He's responsible for the runners. The right-hander Higbee enters this game with a 0 ERA. This is his second appearance. He's worked 2/3 of an inning. Johnny will give him some work. Higbee takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Batter ready. McCullough ready to receive. Higbee comes home. Easy bounce at a fastball. He feels it. Over to Rojak, covering second for out number 3. The line for the Dodgers. No runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 2. So they fail to add to their big lead after 4.5. Dodgers up by 9. The Pirates now send up the heart of their order to face Palika, Kiner, Westlake, and Castiglione. Here's Kiner to start it off. Ralph has a good eye. Palika prepares to come home. Palika winds up. He swings, but he held up. And it's ball 4. Ralph takes his base on the walk. Next batter, Westlake. Right-hander Palika ready. He delivers. And it's bounced in the dirt. It gets away from Edwards. Kiner goes to second. And they score that a wild pitch. Westlake ready to take on Palika again. Palika is ready to fire it in. And now the pitch. Off the end of the bat, a weak pop fly. Easy chance for Robinson. 1 down. Castiglione, bat in hand. He singled earlier. Batter up. Palika gets set to pitch. Now he comes home with it. Popped high to the right side. Drifting foul. Hodges is backing up. Second baseman Robinson is racing over. He's calling him off. And makes the running catch. 2 gone. Kiner tags, but he'll have to hold as he fires the ball back in. Robinson ran a long way to get that ball. Nice play. Now coming up, McCullough. Palika gets set to pitch. He cranks and fires. It's a bullet to Reese. He spears it. And that's out number 3. For the Pirates, no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. 5 complete here in Pittsburgh. Pirates still with a 9-run deficit. The Dodgers will send out the bottom of the lineup. Cox, Edwards, and Palika. To get it going, Cox. Cox ready to bat. Higbee looking home. The pitch. They're screaming a liner, but right at Hop. He snatches it in midair. That was scorched for the first out. Now at bat, Edwards. Higbee gets set to work on him. The offering to Edwards. And Edwards has hit it deep left center. It has serious distance. Will it hit off the wall? No! It's long gone. A home run for Edwards. So they collect a solo homer, his second home run of the game. The score now 15-5, and Edwards now with 6 runs batted in the game. And that's the third homer for the Dodgers in this game. Padika up there. McCullough set. The pitch comes in. Padika chops it toward Hop. He backs up and plays the big hop. He waves off Higbee and takes it himself. And that's the second out. Now coming up, Hermansky. Catcher McCullough sets his target. The pitch. Cut on, ripped to right center. Westlake gallops for it, but he cuts it off. Hermansky wisely holds first. Second, safety for Hermansky. 15th hit for the Dodgers. Next batter, Reese. Catcher ready. First baseman hopped, holding the runner on. Now Higbee pitches, grounded deep into the hole. Rojak has it. Throws quickly to Bascal, covering, and that's out number 3. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They leave 1. So the force is with the Dodgers. The score is 15-5 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Pirates will send out the bottom of the lineup. Rojak, Bascal, and Higbee. Rojak starts it for the Pirates.
Well, what can you say about a game like this? I mean, the Pirates had a 5-run fourth, but this one's an absolute slaughter. But I'm going to let it play through just to complete the game, because that's baseball. You know, you don't just stop when you're down 10 runs. So let's return to Ernie Harwell at Forbes Field, where the Dodgers lead 15-5.
Edwards set. The pitch to Rojak. Squibber in front of the plate. Edwards grabs it. Fires to first. And Rojak is retired. And there's 1 away. Pirates hitter Bascal. You don't see Monty on much. Bascal ready to bat. Right-hander Padika ready. The pitch. Over but low, and Bascal takes first. Higbee now up. Catcher ready. Infield drawn in a few feet. The delivery, he swings, but he held up, and it's ball 4. Kirby takes his base on the walk. That was Higbee's first walk of the season. Saffel is up next. Not a lot of power. Catcher Edwards sets his target. The offering from Padika. It's in the dirt, and it goes back to the screen. Bascal rounds third and holds, and Higbee moves to second. So Saffel steps back in. Padika prepares to come home. Dodgers playing for the out at first. The runners take their lead. The offering. It's hacked high and far, deep into the right field corner. Could be trouble for Murillo. It drops. Both runners score. Saffel is stretching it. The throw comes into second. Not in time. Double and 2 RBIs. So the double scores 2. That makes it 15-7. Brooklyn. And that's the Pirates' 10th hit. Now at bat, Hop. He's already delivered 2 hits in the game. Hop ready to bat. And here comes Dodgers manager McCoy again. He's asking Padika for the ball. Coming in to pitch is McLaughlin. So Padika goes an inning and 2/3 in relief. His line, 2 runs so far on 2 hits. Walk 3. He's responsible for the runner. The right-handed McLaughlin, sporting a generous 27 ERA. This is his second appearance. He's worked 1/3 of an inning. Johnny will give him some work. McLaughlin is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Batter ready. McLaughlin looking home. Saffel moves another step away from second. McLaughlin brings it to the plate. Breaking ball. Bounce past McLaughlin. Reese is over. Makes a pickup. Throws quickly. And that's the second out. Saffel holds. Kiner is now up. Right-hander McLaughlin ready. Saffel stretches his lead off second. The pitch from McLaughlin lined hard over second. Snyder is racing over. He cuts it off deep in the gap. Saffel is well around third. They're waving Saffel in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And he's safe ahead of the throw. Kiner holds it first for the single. So Kiner with a ribby single, and the Pirates get another one back. Score 15-8, and Kiner now has 5 runs batted in on the season. Westlake walking up the bat. Edwards crouched down now. McLaughlin with the pitch. Swung on, foul tip. Held by Edwards. Strikeout. Side retired. The half for the Pirates. 3-2-0. They leave 1. They score, but still trail by 7. We've played 6. Dodgers with the edge, 15-8. The Dodgers now send up the heart of their order to face Higbee. The 3-4-5 hitters. Robinson, Perillo, and Snyder. To get it going, Robinson. Right-hander Higbee. Ready. Higbee winds up. It's hop to the right side. Hop feels it on the big bounce. He will flip the Higbee. And Robinson is safe. Hop was just a little too casual with that throw. He'll pick up an error on that play. And the Pirates' defense has been sloppy here. Dodgers hitter Perillo. Pitcher Higbee set to go. The pitch. Perillo sends one to straightaway center. Saffel has got a bead, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Robinson is tagging, but he holds first. Snyder is up next. Higbee focuses in on the target. Higbee brings it home. Snyder squibs it to the left side. A swinging bunt. Castiglione charges it, picks it up, guns it to first, and they get him. 2 down. Robinson moves to second on the play. Here comes Hodges to take his cuts. McCullough crouched down now. Higbee working on Robinson to hold him close. The pitch. Hodges skies it to left. Should be no trouble. Kiner drifts over for it and records the putout. Side retired. That'll do it for Brooklyn. No runs on no hits. 1 miscue for the Pirates. Dodgers up 15-8. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch. Castiglione, McCullough, and Rojak to bat next. Here's Castiglione to start it off. Hitting .333. Edwards ready to receive. The pitch. Ooh, Castiglione flails the air, but fails to make contact with the wall. He heads back to the bench. One down. McCullough to face McLaughlin. Right-hander McLaughlin. Ready. McLaughlin winds and fires. McCullough sends one to left center. Snyder is racing over. Hermansky is on the run, and Snyder makes the catch. Two down. Rojak getting ready to go. McLaughlin poised. McLaughlin with the pitch. One hop at a second over to first to retire the side. So the Pirates go down 1-2-3. Dodgers up 15-8. Higbee will now face the bottom of the Dodgers lineup. Cox, Edwards, and McLaughlin coming up. Cox to lead it off. McCullough sets up. The pitch comes in. It's a shot to left center. That's a base hit. Cox rounds first. Saffel takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second. And Cox holds with a single. Third hit for Cox in the game. Now at bat, Edwards. Higbee staring in, ready to work. Big hold on the right side. Cox not wandering too far. Higbee deals. Edwards started the swing. Did he hold up? They check with the first base ump. A base on balls for Edwards. That was Edwards' first walk of the season. McLaughlin now up. Higbee staring in, ready to work. McLaughlin squares. He delivers, bunted in the air. Higbee dives, but he can't come up with it. He's on his feet. Guns it to first just in time. McLaughlin sacrifices. Hermansky is now up. Hermansky ready to bat. Higbee prepares to come home. Infielders in. The pitch comes in, and it's pulled hard to right. Down the line. Base hit. Westlake is racing over. Both runners score. Hermansky is stretching it. The throw comes into second. Not in time. Double and 2 RBIs. So 2-run score on Hermansky's double, and the Dodgers add to their big lead, outpacing the Pirates 17-8. And Hermansky now with 4 runs batted in the game. 17th hit for the Dodgers. Now coming to bat for the Dodgers, Reese. And here comes Pirates manager McCoy again. He's asking Higbee for the ball. Coming in to relieve Higbee is Brittle, the right-hander. So Higbee goes 2 2/3 in relief. He yielded 3 runs so far on 4 hits. A homer, 1 walk. He's responsible for the runner. Brittle throws from the right. He has a lofty 16.2 ERA. This is his second appearance. He's worked an inning and 2/3. With this game pretty well decided, they'll give him some innings. Brittle takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Catcher ready. Hermansky at second takes a big lead. The offering grounded deep into the hole. Rojak is over, stabs for it. He stops it. Long throw to first, 2 away. And Hermansky moves to third. Robinson is now up. Riddle gets set to work on him. Riddle fires it in. Way back. Kiner looks up. Put it on the board. A 2-run dinger. So Robinson pops a 2-run dinger, his second home run of the season. And the Dodgers add to their big lead, outpacing the Pirates 19-8. That gives Robinson 10 RBI on the season. And that's the 4th homer for the Dodgers in this game. And that's the Dodgers' 18th hit. Here's Perillo coming to the plate. Right-handed Riddle goes to the set position. The pitch. Lined to right center. That's good for extra bases. Saffold is chasing it down, but there's nothing he can do. Perillo cruises into second. Second safety for Perillo. 19th hit for the Dodgers. Snyder coming up. Right-handed Riddle ready. Perillo now with an aggressive lead. Riddle comes home. High fly ball to left. Kiner drifts over. Plenty of room. And makes the catch. Side retired. For the Dodgers, 4-0. They leave one, so they add to their lead. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Dodgers ahead. Score 19-8. Bascall, Riddle, and Saffold to bat next. Bascall starts it for the Pirates. The Pirates need something biblical here. Pitcher McLaughlin eyeing Bascall. Now he's ready. Pirates manager McCoy looking at his score sheet. He's going to give someone an at-bat. Fleming has a bat in his hands. He'll go in for Bascall to face the right-hander. To get it going, Fleming. McLaughlin focuses in on the target. He cranks and fires. Hot smash to third. Cox gets his glove on it. Now the long throw. Hodges scoops it on one hop, and Fleming is retired. Nice play on both sides of the infield. One away. Riddle getting ready to go. Right-handed McLaughlin goes to the set position. Pirates skipper McCoy walking down the bench. McCoy is recalling pitcher Riddle. Walker will pinch hit for him. Bats left. He wrenches a piece of ash from the bushes and heads toward the plate. Riddle pitched 2/3 of an inning. His line, 1 earned run on 2 hits. A homer. Walker walking up the bat. McLaughlin ready. The pitch. Can't find the strike zone. That's ball 4. And Walker coaxes a walk. Now coming to bat for the Pirates. Saffold. McLaughlin comes set. The pitch. Drilled to the left side. Right at Reese. This should be 2. Flips the ball to Robinson. Relayed to Hodges. Double play. And that retires the side. For the Pirates, no runs on no hits. There were no errors. So they do not tally. Pirates still with an 11-run deficit. Hodges, Cox, and Edwards due up for Brooklyn. Walsh is coming on in relief for Pittsburgh. The right-hander, Walsh, enters this game with a 0 ERA. This is his 3rd appearance. He's worked an inning and 2/3. McCoy is taking advantage of the score to go to his bench. Coming into play second base for the Pirates is Murtaugh. Fleming leaves the game. Here's Hodges to start it off. Walsh takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Walsh prepared to work. The pitch. A little tapper up the line. Hop charges. Scoops it and tags Hodges. 1 away. Cox coming up. McCullough set. Walsh delivers. Poke to left center. It's playable. Kiner and Saffel converge. Saffel calls him off, and he pulls it in. 2 away. Edwards, bat in hand. Right-hander Walsh, ready. The pitch comes in. On the corner. That one froze. Edwards couldn't pull the trigger. That's 3 away. So the Dodgers are retired in order. The score still 19-8. Pirates trail. McLaughlin will now face the Pirates artillery. Hop, Kiner, and Westlake. Hop starts it for the Pirates. Well, fans, while the drama builds, let's take a little break. We have a letter here from Mary G. She wants to meet at Lou's after work. Thanks to everyone who takes time to write. And now back to the pitcher's due. Not. Hop ready to bat. Catcher Edwards sets his target. The pitch. Swung on. Blooper down the right field line. Perillo racing in. He makes the running catch. 1 away. Now at bat, Kiner. Batter ready. Right-hander McLaughlin ready. Now the pitch. It's lifted high in the air. Center fielder Snyder parks under it. He's got it. And Kiner is gone. 2 gone. Westlake is now up. Batter ready. McLaughlin ready. McLaughlin kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. McLaughlin pulled the string. And Westlake was way out in front. And that's the final out of the game. The Dodgers have won it, spurred on by the disciplined leadership of McCoy. In the end, it was a 19-8 laugher. Here's the line for the Dodgers. 19 runs on 19 hits, no errors. They leave 7 for the Pirates. 8 runs on 11 hits. They committed 3 errors, and they leave 5. McLaughlin gets the win, his first. His record now 1-0. Chesney takes the loss, his first. His record now 0-1. So the Dodgers gain a step for the Dodgers. They are hot. Now with 4 straight wins for the Dodgers. Overall, they now stand at 9-1 for the Pirates. They are in a funk now with 6 losses in a row. In the next game, the Pirates will have another try. And this game is in the books. Ernie Harwell and WAPBA leaving you from Pittsburgh. Dodgers take this one from the Pirates, 19-8.
Well, the Bucks tried to make a comeback in the 4th, and they scored 5, and then in the 6th when they scored 3, but it was just an absolute slaughter. So that's it from Forbes Field here. Final score: Dodgers 19, the very hot Dodgers 19, and the Pirates 8. So next time, the next Ernie Harwell broadcast will be the return to 1984, the Detroit Tigers, and then back to this series in Pittsburgh. So this is Goodles Eternally. Ending this recording. Hope you enjoy the game. It is a laugher, but yeah, Ernie gets a little letter somewhere around the latter part of the game. So if you caught it, that's cool. If you haven't, sort of DVR back and check it out. All right, guys. Be around again soon. All right, bye now.